Welcome everybody to a look at the first film in the V Cinema Essentials Bullets and Betrayal box set from Arrow Video. So the first film is from 1989 and it is Crime Hunter Bullets of Rage. So this is not only the first film in this box set, but it's also the first film in the V Cinema series of films that Toei released. So the V Cinema films were films that were released direct to video by Toei, so these did not get a cinema release, so therefore they do seem to have somewhat of a lower budget element to them, but not entirely the case for this one. So it's directed by Toshimichi Okawa, who I've not seen anything else from before. It's an action film, clocking in at a mere 58 minutes long, the shortest out of the films in this box set. And yeah, I don't not seen anyone in this film before in anything else, unfortunately. Although there was one actor that seems to have been in a couple of more notable films, like one of the Battle Royale sequels and something else that I've slipped my mind. But yeah, basically this is about a cop who, after his partner Ahiru is gunned down in the process of arresting criminal Bruce Sawamura, cop Joe Joker Koromara goes rogue and tries to get revenge. Since Bruce's last coup was stealing $5 million in donations from a church, he is joined in his quest by nun Lily. So, with its sub-hour running time, you would really be forgiven for thinking this would feel rushed, incomplete, and really rather quite shallow. But due to how efficient this is, it is capable of telling a satisfying enough story while still having plenty of action, coupled with decent characterization, which is in particular between our lead role, Joe, and by the nun Lily. Their interactions are fairly solid. The action scenes themselves, though, are clearly where most of the production went to, as we have a car that rolls over, we have numerous explosions, plenty of gunfights, squibs, and all sorts of everything else. But unfortunately, the rest of the film in other areas does look quite cheap. With its limited sets, it's obvious that it isn't set in the US. That's why we're after $5 million in this film. It's because it's not set in Japan. It is set in the USA, although more specifically in an area called Little Tokyo. Although from what city it's in, I don't know. Um, and the fact that there's a totally realistic hospital room. But that said, the cast is good, the pacing is on point, it is well shot, it is overall engrossing, and it's entertaining in all the ways you'd expect it to be, and that is in terms of the action. The action itself is really rather energetic. It's, like I said, violent. It's well choreographed. It's got good cinematography to the action as well. So, yeah, it really succeeds in that area, and I do believe that these films in the V Cinema realm of films from Toei were always supposed to be about the hour-long mark. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have held very long because this is the only one out of this box set, for instance, that is around an hour long. For instance, the second film on this set, second film in this set and on this disc is 86 minutes long. So it's, what, 28 minutes longer? I don't know, that's not a huge amount, but that is more than half the length of this film. So, yeah, I guess that does say quite a lot, to be honest. So, yeah, like I said, shares a disc with another film. And I've already shown you the artwork in my unboxing video, but I'll show it again. That's the original artwork, and you get the new artwork on the reverse there. So on the disc itself, we've got a high definition Blu-ray presentation of the film, and this has Japanese lossless mono audio, as opposed to lossless stereo audio, which I think is more commonplace for the rest of this box set. We've got optional newly translated English subtitles, newly filmed introduction to the film by Japanese film critic Masaki Tanioka, and they've got Loose Cannon, a newly filmed interview with Crime Hunter Bullets of Rage director Shundo Akawa. Hang on. Well, it seems that Letterboxd has gotten its information a little wrong. I had it down as Toshimichi on Okawa, so apparently it's Shundo Akawa. Maybe he had a different name or a different pseudonym or something, but yeah, I do apologise for that. I have got my information a little bit wrong there. We also have then Crime Hunter and the Dawn of V Cinema, a brand new video essay on the film by Japanese cinema expert Tom Mez. Like I said, this was the first of the Toei V Cinema series of films. We've also got the original trailer, and yeah, the new artwork by Chris Malbon. So yeah, a fairly solid first film in this box set. 4 out of 5, to be honest. Yeah, really nothing majorly wrong with it. If it had been a little bit longer, then some aspects of it could have been fleshed out a little bit more. But then if it was longer, it could well have been worse pace and just not as interesting. So yeah, I really did enjoy seeing this as a yeah, it's not often you get a sub 60-minute feature film that actually feels more like a full length feature film, to be honest. So, yeah, really rather enjoyable, and yeah, one that I highly recommend seeing if you haven't already. So, yeah, this box set has gotten off to a solid start, but as we have known from before in previous box sets, the way a box set starts is not usually the way that it ends. So, yeah, hopefully that's not the case for this one. Nonetheless, so if you have seen this film before, that's hear your thoughts on it. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.